rally to the finish. German superstar racer Max Schnell had invited Lightning McQueen and some of the other World Grand Prix racers to the first ever Black Forest Rally Race Invitational. Lightning was thrilled. He happily accepted the invitation and asked Mater, Luigi, and Guido to go along with him as his race crew. When Team Lightning arrived in Germany, they were greeted at the airport by Max. "Welcome in," he said. Mater had changed into Mater Hosen on the plane and couldn't wait to show them off. "I can give you the name of my tailor if you like," he said. Wow. Team Lightning was soon whisked to a pre-race party at the end of the evening. Lightning told Mater that he wanted to head to the Black Forest to practice on the racetrack. An old gentle car overheard their plans. "Black Forest at night, eh? Just beware of that 𝓤𝓐𝓕𝓵𝓮 monster. It's the fastest, scariest monster in the forest." "A monster?" said Mater. The old car chuckled and drove off. "I'm sure that monster is just an old legend," said Lightning, as he and Mater drove into the forest. "I hope you're right," said Mater, relaxing a little. Then he looked at all the surrounding trees. "This place sure is pretty, especially at top speed," said Lightning as he revved his engine and took off. "Wee-hoo! This is fun!" yelled Mater. "Last one out of the forest is a rusty tow hitch." Following the racetrack, the two best buddies drifted down the fire road, crossed over streams, and cruised across bridges until they got lost. Lightning had accidentally gone in one direction, and Mater had driven off in another. "Lightning! Lightning! Hello!" yelled Mater. All Mater heard was the wind howling and the trees creaking. Suddenly, he felt something brush against him. What could it be? "Who's there?" he gasped as he spun around. A large shadowy figure loomed over him. "The Boltmeister monster! Ah!" Mater screamed as he took off backward. "He's gonna get me!" Meanwhile, Lightning was driving through a different part of the forest. He heard the screaming and headed towards Mater. "Mater, I'm coming!" he yelled. Once the two friends were reunited, they found the racetrack and followed it out of the forest. "The bold tire monster is real," Mater said, shivering. Lightning sighed. "Mater, you're just imagining things. That monster is not real." "He is real," Mater insisted. "I ain't never going back in that forest again." Then they raced home together. The next day was race day. Just before the race began, Mater yelled out to the racers, "You aren't still going to race in the Black Forest, are you?" "Why wouldn't we?" asked one of the cars. "Because there's a monster that lives in there!" exclaimed Mater. The green flag dropped, and the cars were off. All of a sudden, the racers heard a low grumbling that shook the forest floor. Then, Lightning felt something brush his side and heard a creaking sound. The racers stopped in their tracks and looked at each other, panic-stricken. "Maybe Mater was right," said Lightning. All the racers took off. They sped down a rocky slope and skidded around turns. They saw shadows quickly creeping up behind them. A ravine was just ahead of them. The racers didn't think twice. They raced forward at full speed and leapt over it. Lightning and the other cars raced for their lives toward the finish line. The fans couldn't believe what they were seeing. All four racers crossed the finish line at the same moment, breaking the rally race record for the fastest time. Wow. Lightning and the other racers drove up onto the winner's podium. They had all been awarded first place. What motivated all of you to win ace your best today? Asked the reporter. Well, we couldn't have done it without the 𝓣𝓱𝓮 monster, said Lightning. Mater glanced back at the old gentle car and gave him a wink. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!